It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go here on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. He'll get this out wide. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll go play action here with Williams. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 17 yards on that play. First down, Chicago.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's going to air this one out. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Carrington Valentine. And the Packers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Quick throw here is complete. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Love to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Love to throw on 1st and 10. He's got a man. That's Traylon Burks. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Love to throw it on 1st down. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Off play action. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Packers have it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And this offensive line creating running space. He'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. Receiver in motion, going right. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd down, 3 to go. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. They'll go for it. Love. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Packers. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer, because right now, they don't have one.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This will be returned from the 2. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Williams. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On second down, it's Williams. Going for it all. That is caught! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. One quarter in the books. It's the Packers on top. And space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. On the give, it's Swift. Now a loose football. And the defense has it. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. On 1st down, it's Love. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. On 2nd down, Love. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll look deep here for Burks. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. He's across midfield. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Love going to get to the ground, avoid the contact, and pick up a first down. They'll look to throw. That complete to Jacobs. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
A second down throw for Love. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Traylon Burks, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 33 yards. On play action, Love. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. Now give to Jacobs. He'll run right, and he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1. Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I continue in just a moment. They were stopped on second down, now third and goal from the 1. To throw is Love. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
On fourth down, Love. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Traylon Burks. Touchdown, Green Bay. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Pass is caught, that's DJ Moore. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
That is caught downfield by Odunze. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. They put a receiver in motion to the left. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Throwing on second down, Williams. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
In motion, Reed. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them. Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. His defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. A dive and a catch. Incredible. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. Now Love going up top. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Throwing on second down, Love. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look deep here for Burks. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. From the gun, it's Love. And he will get into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Three seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. In motion, Reed. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Here's Jacobs. Room to run at the 35. The speed on display. He's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Packers stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll get this up past the 20. They'll set up shop. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Up the sideline at the 35. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, But if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Back to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. He'll look to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. That is hard down the field. He's got it. They get the conversion with a gain of 22.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Not much there. He'll get this down inside the 40. Second down and 8. Throwing now from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Here's first and 10. Throwing is Love. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Here's Love to throw. Now he'll air one out. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw him on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Packers. Touchdown number 3 for him in the game. He's up to 20 on the season. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Packers have it. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet. But then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway. Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. In motion, Reed. Trouble. Down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
That is brought in at the 10. And he is going to be out of bounds. 24-yard pickup as they convert on 4th down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target.
That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, Green Bay. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. And the defense snuffed that one out. It goes down as a completion, but no gain on the play.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep, pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Quick throw, taken in. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. He'll drop to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Sending a receiver right. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. This one intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. So we are... Love to throw it on 1st down. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Catch made there by Burks. He is in. Traylon Burks. Touchdown, Packers. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the left side, he's got Komet. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, Mike, this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
Back to the air once more on second down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll go right back to Komet. He's got it again. The Bears are going to be looking at a first and goal. They move it down to the 4.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. Past the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Green Bay. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. He'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. He'll get this out wide. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's to the tight end, Komet. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll look to throw again. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7. Sets up 3rd and 3.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there, and that is going to bring up 4th down.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be. And they'll turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Now a shot here, deep middle. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
First down throw there is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, there's refusing to take your foot off the gas, and then there's this. I'm not even sure really how to classify. I mean, to have this type of lead in the 4th quarter and still continue to air it out. I'll tell you what, I'm going to pay attention to this after the game coach's handshake. I think it could be pretty interesting. I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Here's Love. He's got it. That's Burks. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, You can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the former Wolverine, the rookie from Michigan.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's caught! And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So, it's a win for the Packers. Their perfect season continues here into the month of December.